Well, hello, Cancer, and welcome. This is your girl, Simply Love, and I'm back again to do your video for January 26th, 2016. It's going to be for the New Year's. This is a New Year's reading. As I said, it is a general reading, so it doesn't pertain to all, but it will pertain to some, okay? And it is not gender oriented because of the fact it's a general reading. So you have to go along with your man. And if you see a card that comes up and it's a woman on it, if you're a man watching, it's for for woman in your life. And if it's a woman on the card, and your man is for, well, you know what I mean. I get mixed up when I say that, but you know what I mean. It's not general. Uh, um, I'll point it out to you anyway, but I believe you all know what I'm trying to say. It depends on who's watching, and I'll say it as I go along, and I'm quite sure you're probably used to that by now. So I just want to take the time to thank you all for viewing my videos, for sharing my videos on Google Plus. I see you guys share a lot of my videos. I see you. Thank you for joining me on Facebook, being a Facebook friend, and a lot of you are my best friends. You stay in touch with me. You send me messages, letting me know that how everything's going. You give me compliments on the readings that you've had, and I really appreciate that. It means so much to me. And I thank you also for being on Instagram and what else is Twitter. Also, you are on Twitter land. So it's out there in social media a lot, and I really, really do appreciate it so much. I appreciate all my fans, all my subscribers that I have in such a short period of time. That really means a lot to me. It keeps me motivated and keeps me want to keep doing this every month and do other things too, as you know, the Most High God and the Spirit guide me and lead me to what to do to help you guys and also help myself. Helping you is helping myself also. I'm not perfect, a human being. Um, all I did was just sacrifice and ask the Lord to use me to be a messenger for Him for whatever messages that He has through these cards. And I do use I'm not an astrologer or anything like that, so I don't get into astrology. I get into life. I get into real life and what real life is all about. And my channel is about helping those who want to help themselves, those who have the eyes to hear, see, and the ears to hear. Because I'm not no ordinary. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to give you the messages that the Most High God gives me through His angel guide. And I'm going to tell you what I see through these cards, not by the book. So don't look at that and say, oh, this card means this and that card means that. No, I don't read like I am a spiritual reader, and I'm going to read by whatever the most what the spirit guides. Some of the stuff I'll take from there. It, depends on maybe the sign or something like that. I can tell through different things like that. But most of the reading is going to be about life in general, where you're at, what's going on, what the guys want you to do, what they want you to do with your life. If you want to live a better life than what you're living now, it's going to be good and bad and everything. So you have to be adult enough to know these things, that nothing is perfect. And you have to be grown and an adult enough to know that we're not here to tell you what to do. If you run into anybody that tell you exactly have to do this, then that's wrong. That's wrong, because the choice is going to be up to you. When it all boils down, it all boils down to you and your decisions and what you need to do for yourself in order to help yourself. Your guides are going to help you. They're going to show you the way. They're going to tell you what you need to do, but it's going to be up to you. The choice is yours. Nobody's here to judge you. Nobody's here to put you down, but you're going to have to want this in order for it to turn out the way you want it to. You're going to have to accept the Most High God in your life. You're going to have to ask Him to come into your life to help you. That's number one. And that's looking out for yourself. That's only loving yourself. It's loving the person who created you. He thought about you before he even thought about the world. Okay? You have to remember that. And then and it all starts from there. It all starts from you. Not no psychic, not no medium, not no nothing. It starts with you. They can give you the information that you need, but it's still in your hands. You can't sit back and just say, okay, I'm going to wait for what this psychic says is going to happen, or this medium, or spiritual reader, whoever, whatever. You're going to have to take the steps. You're going to have to go through the steps in order to get where you need to go to change your life and to make it better for yourself. And with that said, I'm going to get on with the reading. And like I said, it's a general reading. This is for Cancer for January 2016, okay? And I want to show you the cards that I'm going to be using. They're from Germany. You're not going to, here you go. You can write it down or whatever. You can go to eBay and purchase them. I think these is where I got these from eBay. It's going to take a while to get them because I think they're from Germany, somewhere out of country. So, but they're really good. I like these. Um, Another one I'm going to be reading from. I'm going to take 3 from the Alphabet of Lovers. These are also out of the country. You can get them on YouTube, eBay, but you're going to pay an arm and a leg for them. So I went somewhere, I just searched the name, and I got them from somewhere that's out of the country, and it took maybe a couple of weeks to get them, but it was worth it because it was cheaper. Even the shipping was cheaper. I don't even think there was shipping charges on them, but they're really good cards. And then I'm going to read one from the the Enchanted Mat Oracle cards. I'm going to pick one from there. Okay. And last but not least, I love these cards. I suggest, each reader get these. Are very nice. They're very inspirational. She does have a YouTube channel that you can go to and look at her. They're crazy, sexy love notes. I got these from a friend of mine that I've read for. And she's getting into doing readings and things like that. Also, she's very, very intelligent, smart lady. She knows who I'm talking about. And, she suggests, she done showed me these and I fell in love with them. I got these on YouTube, I'm sorry, eBay for about $11. Um, if you go any other places, they're going to be a lot expensive, like Amazon, places like that. They're going to be more expensive. So you can get these on eBay for, $11 or maybe cheaper. And they're really worth it in your readings. I love these cards. So I'm going to end the reading with these love notes, crazy, sexy love notes, okay? So let's carry on with the reading, okay? I've done enough talking. Let's look down here. And I want you all for 2016 to incorporate some purple in your going into January 2016 on in. Incorporate some kind of purple in your life. Purple, don't matter what it is, as long as there's some purple around in your house, because doing for 2016, it's going to bring you a lot of light, a lot of uh, spirituality coming from the purple crystal. This is what I got from my angel guide, to pick up some purple. So I was in a store one day and I seen this and I was just like, Lord, I felt like I wasn't even walking to it. I felt like I was floating to it, and that's the gift from the angel guides. When they want you to do something, if you're willing to listen, you'll do what they tell you to do. So I just was attracted to this, and they were just telling me to tell my customers when I do my readings to incorporate purple, anything purple. You can even get purple crystals. You can get purple curtains, purple um, furniture, purple rug. It doesn't matter. Incorporate some purple into your home, and light candles, light incense. Clear out your home from any negativity around your home, or if you feel any type of negativity. Buy candles. You can go to the dollar store. You can go to the dollar store and you can get all kind of candles and light them during the evening before you go to bed. It calms you. It relaxes you. If you have a smartphone or a radio system, get some earphones and go to YouTube and do some meditation. And I'm going to come out with another channel, which is going to be called Simply Love 2. And that channel is going to be me showing you how to meditate, what to do, what you need to meditate. I may even show you an overnight meditation, not all the way overnight, but most of it, how it works, and give you some videos that's some powerful videos that can help you to relax, bring your mind, body, and spirit together as one. That helps you to relax and stay calm and be happy. You'd be happy. You'll find yourself laughing all the time. Basically people around you like, what the heck's wrong with her? She's laughing so much. Well, it's because of the spirit guides. They make you happy. They bring happiness, joy, and peace into your life if you want it. But you have to open up your heart for it. You have to get out of your own way, Stop trying to make your own decisions in life, because your own decisions in life is the flesh. The flesh is always trying to be in control when it's not supposed to be. It's just something wrapped around the spirit, which is lasting, which is everlasting, as far as what our Creator said is everlasting. So that's what we need to learn. Stop being scared of the spiritual world, because we're going to be part of it one day, us of the living. They call this the living. I don't call it of the living, but you can make your life as best as you can while you're here. You can make every moment happy if you really want to, if you set your mind to it, and stop worrying about what the media say. Stop worrying about what, all these shows and things like that say, all this depressing stuff that keeps your energy level down, because it's all negative. Watch things positive, do things positive, and put that out in the universe, and the universe is going to bring it back to you, because you are the universe. So in your vibrations, your spirit is a vibration. So the vibrations that you send out in the universe, because you're part of it, you're part of the universe. And whatever you put out there, the universe is listening to it, and it's going to bring it to you. So bring out positive vibrations, thoughts, and things like that out to the universe, so it can bring it to you. It's going to bring to you what you put out there. Always remember that. You are a part of the universe. You are a supreme being. You're up there with the Most High God. He created you. He said this, that you're God. You're God. You're able to do so much if you just get out of your way and ignore the flesh. The flesh is only here to live in this temporary world we're living in right now, which is an illusion. You're going to find out what real life is living when you discover, your spiritual being. The spiritual being requires you to go inside and find the God within inside of you by opening up your heart, letting him in, and that's all you have to say. And let him take it from there. He's going to guide you, and he's going to tell you certain things. You're going to be living spiritually, because it's like talking to an invisible. It is invisible because you can't see them, because they're in the spiritual realm. But you're going to hear things. You're going to have dreams. All kind of things are going to happen to you, and then you're going to have all kind of good things that happen to you in life, because you're living spiritually. And the spirit is living in a good world. They're living in a positive world. You're living a positive world. You're sending out positive vibrations. You're helping people. You're doing it. You stop thinking about yourself, and you start thinking about others as you get yourself together. But you have to have yourself together first before you worry about others. Okay. Now let's get on with the reading. Enough babbling on. What I did is I put 2 cards down for the first week, 2 cards for the second, 2 for the third, 2 for the fourth week of January. 2016 is coming in with a bang, okay? Alrighty then. So I'm going to pull the first card for Cancer. This is for you, Cancer, and this is showing me here the 3 of Cups, which is celebration time. For a lot of you Cancers, there's something that you're going to be going through to celebrate. A lot of you may be getting married. I'm getting from Spirit Guide. I'm getting marriages. I'm getting proposals. This is relationship reading, so that's why I'm guided to say the things that I'm saying in these cards. A lot of you are going to be celebrating maybe a friend. A lot of you Cancers may be experiencing friends. Celebrating, and some of you Cancers are experiencing celebrating your dreams and wishes and hopes coming true. Things that you've been contemplating on, things that you've been wishing for, hoping for. You've been meditating. You've been putting in the work. Yes, you've been through some trials and tribulations, but haven't we all? Haven't we all? If you talk to somebody and they've never been through anything in their life, they say they've never been through nothing, they're lying. They're lying, and you need to walk away from them and not listen to anything that they got to say, because they're on this perfect tip or whatever tip it is. I don't know. We're all perfect in our own little way. And the only way we're perfect in our own little way is if we just get out of our own way. That's the perfection, is getting out your own way and showing your talents and your ability and what you have to give to the world. You have to do this before you leave here. You're not here for no reason. You're not here to be playing around. This is not no playhouse, playground here. I mean, you're able to have fun. do what you want to do as long as you're not hurting anybody. But you have a mission also to go through before you leave here. And that mission is going to give you everlasting life. That's what God promises all. Everlasting life, everlasting spirit. All the love that you receive and give on this earth is going to go along with you when you pass forward. So it's not nothing to be scared of. The spiritual world is not, we need to learn to live more and understand the spiritual world than this world we're living in now, because what you're receiving in this world now by man is all fake. It's an illusion, and all it is, it just wants to program you and dumb you down so you don't see the power and the strength in spirituality. Religion is nothing either. It's a man-made situation. But it's all up to you. Try it and you'll see. But there's some celebrations coming up here for a lot of you cancers out there. Congratulations to you for whatever it is. And I'm feeling celebrations of new relationships, new incoming relationships, marriages are coming in for a lot of you cancers. Celebrating, just starting all over again, just celebrating life, celebrating you, turning a new leaf in life and going forward in a positive way. Even though there's trials and tribulations out there, as long as you're spiritually connected, you're going to be fine. You're going to be protected. Sometimes when we go through bad things in life and, bad things, let me tell you something. It can't get no worse. It can't get no worse. All it can do is keep getting better and better and better. You're just going to rise higher and higher and higher to a better level if you want to. It's up to you if you want it. God wants to give it to you. But he can't just give it to you and you not ask for it, because he don't know. He don't know if you want a better life for yourself. He don't know what you really want. You got to ask for it. And once you ask for it, and that means bringing him in your heart, just say, Lord, come into my heart. I can't do this by myself. I need you every minute of the day, every hour of the day. I need your protection and I need your strength. And he will take it from there. He's going to come in your heart. He's going to unpack. Oh yeah, you're going to trip throughout this thing. Yes, you're going to trip and fall, but that don't mean that you stop. That don't mean that you give up on him, because he's not going to give up on you. Like I said, when you ask him to come in your heart, he's coming in, he's unpacking, and he's going to show you what real love is all about. And once you feel, he gives you that love that you need to feel, and you need to feel for other people too, life is going to get better. It's just going to keep getting better and better and better, because you're going to be protected by the Most High. Forget about death. Forget about all the negativity in life. Forget about that. Look at yourself. Look at what you can do for yourself to make your life happy and to make things better, not only for yourself, but for those around you also. Changes will be done. And congratulations to a lot of you cancers out there who have this to celebrate. I commend you. Spiritually, you're celebrating your accomplishments. You're celebrating relationships. You're celebrating marriages here. There's going to be marriages coming up here. It's all going to be like a surprise for a lot of these cancers. Okay, now moving on to the next card. Again, for some of you cancers out there, there's somebody about. It may be an enemy. It could be somebody just watching to see what you're doing, checking up on you. It could come across as an enemy. It could come across as somebody being sneaky, wondering, what are you doing? What's going on with you? They're like sort of in the background watching. So be careful, a lot of you cancers. There's somebody out there. They could be spying on you. They could be trying to take something from you, seeing when you're coming, when you're going. Be very careful if you're by yourself, and kind of have some kind of security system, around your home, or have someone around you, especially if you're coming in at night. Be very careful. Have some type of security system, some type of security something. If you have to get, maybe a dog or something like that can, make noise and let people know. Because, especially if you have neighbors, neighbors is nosy. Heck, I'm nosy myself sometimes. If somebody make a noise, I ain't just going to sit there and ignore it. I'm going to find out what's going on. I'm going to look. I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to look, because there's something going on when there's some noises being made. Or when our alarm system go off, there's something going on. So a lot of you cancers, be careful. It could be somebody, an ex or somebody like that you may have just broken up with. behind your celebrations, behind your accomplishments, they just may be jealous, and they might be want to come around and see what's going on. They might try to steal your happiness and your joy. So watch out, Cancer. Be very careful with this. Like I said, take some time to have some security put in your home. Looks like you may be having a new home. That may be some celebration, home with you and your relationship with this partner that you just met, or on the brink of meeting, wedding. Um, just be careful, because it looks like you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to have a lot of things to celebrate. You and the girls are getting together. You may be celebrating like I said, your marriage, your relationship, brand new relationship that's come up, brand new partnership. And somebody out there, you can have an enemy, somebody jealous, somebody just wants to know what's going on, being nosy. And be careful, because they could be dangerous. So do that security. If you're coming in at night, have somebody around you, or let somebody know, look, I'm coming up to my house right now. Keep that cell phone on or something like that. Talk to your a relative, a friend, while you're getting in and out of your car to your home. Be careful, because it could be a dangerous situation, or it could be an ex that's, somebody that's jealous, and they're jealous because of you moving forward, things going really good for you. You kick them to the curb and they just want to know what's going on. A stalker. It could be a stalker, anything of that nature. Just be careful, okay? Be careful of someone that may be an enemy and looking, because and for some of you, this may, I'm getting from spirit, this might have taken place already. You might have a break in, or somebody you know uh you can kind of almost feel it. It looks like to me, you can feel like there's something around and about that don't seem right. There may be things out of place that you put, and there may be things out of place, and you're noticing that, and you're trying. Just be aware, Cancer. This is just a warning. Be careful of an enemy about, or somebody that's trying to maybe break in your home, or trying to, see what's going on, and, maybe checking out your schedule, when you come, when you go. I don't know if they're out for you. It may be for some of you Cancers, they may be out for you, or they may be out for what you got. So be careful. There's somebody out around and about, lurking, stalking, or just someone just trying to see what they can get from whatever you have, you know, looking at you coming and going with your schedule, so they can break in. I'm feeling some break in, stuff like that is what Spirit is telling me. So be careful. Take on your cautions. Take all the cautionaries you can when you're coming. If you're a night worker, turn that security system on. Let the police know I'm at, your schedule. Let them know your schedule, so they can be on a lookout and alert. They make us send a cop out every now and then, to surround the area, make sure nobody's around. Talk to neighbors, get to know neighbors. If this is a new place that you're coming into in the neighborhood, let your neighbors know. Somebody that you can confide in, or really somebody that you can trust. Let them know. You might want to keep a lookout. I do have a security system and all that, but if you can, when I get home or whatever, say if it's like a night shift job, I'm just keep thinking night shift, because I'm looking at the clouds here and it looks like it's coming from day into night. So this person is going around and sneaking around at nighttime. So be careful, Cancer. Be careful of this. So yes, a major arcana coming up, which is the Tower, which is a breakdown. It's a breakdown. It's something that happened unexpected. You didn't expect it. It could have something to do with this person that's prowling around. I keep saying, be careful. This is major arcana. When I say major arcana cards, that means it's something that's bound to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. But now that you're aware of it, some of you Cancers, I'm not saying be paranoid and all this kind of stuff. Just be aware and do something about it ahead of time. You might can go around this. It might can get you around the Tower if you pay attention to what your spirit guides are telling you now. And I just already gave you some examples of how you can go around this situation. Always have somebody around with you. If you stay alone, a friend or something, make sure they're there when you get home. So this person will know that do this on a daily basis. So this person will know that they can't touch you. You know, they can't come around you because you got people around you that's protecting you. Even if it's the law, that's their job. You know, that's their job to do. Your security system, because if you don't, this is there's going to be something that's going to take place, a break in, maybe maybe then somebody might jump on you and try to rob you, take your pocketbook, take or if it's a man, try to take your wallet, some things like that. They might, it could be a detrimental situation. So be very careful because I'm seeing this person sneaking about, looking about, being sneaky. It could be an enemy, it could be an ex, a stalker, something like that. And then this comes right after the tower, which something is a detrimental situation that takes and it just blows up in front of your face. It's just like it takes you off guard. It could be somebody just sneak up right up on you and you're not even aware of it. It's like you're in la la land. You don't know, you're not looking about, you're not being careful. And somebody just take over. And I have to read it by, the way the cards are going. And I'm feeling more for a lot of you cancers is some kind of ex, somebody you had to let go, and they may be, jealous of your celebration of new things that you're coming about, a new life that you're leading, you're moving forward, you're leaving them behind. That could be what this card represents too. Someone that you may have broken up with, that you were in a relationship with, and you finally had to let it go. And it wasn't on solid ground in the first place. It didn't start out on solid ground. There was some things going on that you or them already knew about before this relationship started. It could have been even starting. Some of you cancers could have been in a relationship with someone that was married or that was coupled up with someone else. Some of you could have known this but gotten in a situation anyway. So when you start out under rough waters, under rough seas, under sand, when you build a castle or a house on sand, what's going to happen? It says it in the Bible. It's going to fall. It's bound to fall. It's not going to be. You have to build relationships and things like that on solid ground. It has to be solid before you start to build. If it's not built on solid ground, move forward and leave it alone because it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to take you by surprise. It's going to come falling and tumbling down before you know it. And then you're left with that aggravation, that emotional pain, that hurt. And like I said, it might not be happening. Some of you cancers, it could be a partner that you're with. It could be happening. This could be happening to them. So be careful, Cancer, when I see this. Not trying to scare you or anything like that. Just be careful because with this sneaky thing here going on, this person, there's something that they want to do. And they want to tear something down. They want to break in. They want to do something, that they're not supposed to be doing against the law, against you for some reason. Okay. Now we have, the eight of wands here. That means, hey, there's a lot of things here that you want to do. You got a lot of choices on the table here. And this is in relationship sector. This is, male or female. You're looking at two women here, but it could be two men, a male or a female. There's choices here. There's options here. Leave your options open when it comes to relationships. When it comes, date, set your boundaries of who you're dating, from the past relationship here that I feel like some of you cancers went through was kind of rough because you never set any boundaries. You never set up any, what you expect and what you don't expect. And I'm not saying go overboard with this situation. Just say what you need to say about a relationship, what you expect out of it, and then move on. And if these things aren't happening, if they're not producing, then you need to move on to the next because you got to use all these keys. And all these keys open up different doors. So use them to your advantage. Don't get emotionally involved in a relationship until you set your boundaries because you just have too many options on the table. And for a lot of you cancers, male or female, This is a card of it's time to move. It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward in whatever endeavor it is, especially relationships, because that's what this is, relationship reading. So it's time to take those keys and open up some doors for yourself. Don't just sit there and look at them. Don't just sit there and say, oh, oh, look all this I have in front of me, but you're not using any of those keys to open the door. Spirit God is, and the Most High God is sending you a gift here for you to use. So they're saying, keep your options open. There's plenty of keys down here. There's plenty of doors to be open. You have the key to open the door. That's the gift. So use it. Okay? Use it. Okay, now we're going to get into the third week of January, and it looks like it's going to be a new you. This is the World card. It's Major Arcana again, which means it's a situation that's bound to happen. That's what celebration. It comes right up underneath the celebration card. Okay, when you and the girls getting together, you have the reason for celebrating relationships, new relationships. Some of you may be even giving birth to a baby. You may be having a baby out of from a relationship that you're in with someone that you really care about. You may be giving birth. You may be giving birth to a new relationship. As I said, somebody new come along, you two really click and get along together. But just like I said, make sure you set your boundaries. Let them know right up in front what you'll tolerate and what you won't tolerate in a relationship. And you'll be good to go, because this is the World card. It's like being reborn again, starting all over again. But in a spiritual manner. You're taking on a spiritual manner rather than a religious type manner in your life. You're getting spiritually close to the Most High. You have a personal relationship with Him by meditating, by praying, and by making dreams come true. That's what makes dreams come true. You have to believe in the spiritual world. Or it is, like I said, for some of you Cancers, you may be giving birth to a baby. Some of you may be pregnant, male or female. And when I say male, you may have a partner that may be pregnant or may let you know that there's a pregnancy here coming up. Okay? I heard some banging out here. I don't know where that was coming from. Sorry about that. Okay, so next we're looking at some good craftsmanship, some working on perfecting not only yourself but your craft, whatever it is you want to do. And I'm just spiritually being guided with these cards. I'm telling you, I have to spit out what they want me to spit out here, regardless of, even though it's a relationship reading, I'm still going to have to. Maybe there's some few other things they want you to know, but you're building up your craft, you're building up something, you're contemplating on something, you're putting something in the work, and you're working on a relationship here. This is a relationship that you're working on because of the new you. A lot of the inner peace with inside yourself is coming out, and you're working on perfection. You're perfecting that inner peace, that inner relationship, that new relationship that's coming along. You're really working hard to achieve what you need to achieve. You're setting your goals and you're achieving it. Okay. And as we're going to the last week of January 2016, we got the Knight in Shining Armor coming up here. Your wishes coming true, your dreams coming true when it comes to your relationship. Yeah, we would call this the Knight in Shining Armor. This is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups comes with offerings of love. Okay? Because the cups always represent emotions, so it's an emotional love relationship situation just riding on in for you. And as you can notice, he's heavily armed. He has a lot of armor on, so that's telling me that he has, he may have, and everybody does. There's nobody that comes along without any baggage. If they come along without any baggage, they're bullshitting. Okay? But they're a good person. They're a good person. And it's showing me that there may be a water sign as yourself, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or it could represent you. It could represent you, moving forward, having some baggage here that, you need to, that armor could get heavy. And what that is guarding yourself. You're heavily guarded against things in life, relationships, because of what you went through in the past. That stuff, wearing this type of armor is so heavy. And you're going to have to let that armor go. You're going to have to take it off piece by piece, because you cannot walk around in life with armor on that heavy. You won't get anywhere. You're guarding yourself. You're guarding your heart. You're just too guarded right now. And you're going to have to let that armor go. Or it could be a situation where there's someone coming in your life and they're heavily guarded too. So you're going to have to be, sensitive towards this person. This person is sensitive. Like I said, they're a water sign as yourself, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The emotion, they have a lot of emotions because of the water. Water signs are all highly emotional. They're very compassionate. They're very loving and caring people. They like to love up on you. Because you're a water sign too. Like I said, this could represent you or the knight in shining armor that's coming towards your way. And they're coming, like I said, you're going to have to be, take it very easy, take it very slow with this person, because they've been hurt in life too, just as well as you have. You may have a lot to talk about. They may be coming, and like I said, with offerings of love. They may be coming to offer you love. So think about this. Think about what you're going through. Think about your transformation with the Tower. That could be also something, transformation, choices. You got a lot of choices here to make with all the keys on the table, the keys to knowledge, the keys with intuition. Pick some of those keys and open those doors up. The Tower could mean transformation is something that's, just bound to happen. It's going to take you off guard. Yes, it is, but transformation is good. Transformation is always good. It might hurt at that time, but it eases up because it opens doors for new opportunities, as we see here with the World card. That's just like, that's like good. It's just starting all over again. Like I said, for some of you, it's for pregnancy. You may be bringing in life into this world. It's opening up doors here for, a new relationship that's coming in that we're looking at right now. Somebody who's very sensitive, somebody who's very guarded. They don't talk much, but they are a very loving and caring person. You have to understand this type of person, because you are of the same sign. This could be you or someone of the same sign that you are, or have it in their natal chart somewhere. And yep, look, true love. This is partnership. They're coming with offerings of love. Okay? And this just confirms it. This is the Two of Cups. You know what that means. That's love. It could be love in partnership. It could be love in relationship. It could be love in family matter relationships. But it's all got to do with relationships, and it's a perfect combination. It's like they're good for you. This person's good for you. They're coming in here. They're riding in here. They're riding a little slow. And yes, they're coming with some baggage, but you have to be sensitive to that and understand, heck, he's got baggage, you've got baggage too. You can work this thing out. You can talk about it, because I see you two being very communicative together. You can tell them some things and be assured and confident that this person is going to reciprocate you, and you reciprocate them, whatever situations you get through. You can put that stuff in the past and help one another. It's a good partnership, believe me, Cancer. And I'm so proud of you when it comes to that. Okay, moving forward. Now that we're done that part, we're going to move forward here. Okay. What's we doing next? We're going to pick one of these, which is the map, the Enchanted Map Oracle cards, okay? We're going to pick one from there if I can find them. Oh, here they are right here. So let me get these shuffled. I wasn't able to shuffle, all of them, because I only have so much space here. I'm going to have to get me something where I have a big amount, more space for me, because I want the videos to come out pretty good, but I need a bigger space here. So right now, this is what I have to use. Okay? So just give me a moment while I shuffle and take a nice deep breath in. Keeping a nice good shuffle here from previous. Sorry for the slight silence, okay? So I'm going to pick a card out here. All right, let's see what it says for you Cancers, okay? You get card number 37, which is saying cleaning house. It's time to clean house. It's time to get rid of the old and bring in the new because there's new coming in. So it's cleaning house. Cleaning the house in your mind. Whatever thoughts that you have that are negative, you need to release those negative thoughts and clean your house in your mind. Whatever's going on in your mind, things from the past, it's time to clean it up. Because you got new beginnings coming in here. You got new things. You got new love coming in. So you're going to have to clean out the old so you can bring in the new. That's what I'm getting from Spirit Guide saying for this card. It's time to clean house. You know, do your meditations. You know, have that personal relationship with God and ask Him to help you. Even if you don't know what's bothering you, even if you have not a clue of what's going on, tell Him. Speak it out. I don't know what's going on with me, or I don't know what, you know, direction. Sometimes I feel like I'm confused. Sometimes I feel like I'm, you know, not really there. Please help me with that. Whatever it is, only you know, God, and only you can help me. Send your angel guides around me to show me the way. That's all you got to do. It's that simple. It's just that simple. If you want these changes to take place, if you want these good things to take place, it's time, Cancer, for you to clean it up. Clean it up. Get it cleaned up. Okay? Now, I'm going to read, you know, from the Alphabet for Lovers card. Okay? And they come in this little cute sachet here. They're shaped like little hearts. And I have to shuffle them in a manner to like this, because I can't shuffle them, you know, the regular way, because they're just like, I don't know, little hearts here. And they're hard to shuffle. So I have to do it something like this. Okay? And I'm going to pick 3 of these and see what they have to say to you. See what Spirit Guide has to say to you with the Alphabet of Lovers card. Okay? I'm going to pick one here. I feel this one here. And that one popped up, you know, popping up. I'm just going to go by Spirit what they say. Okay? This is us coming back in my little bag. Alright. That was too many. I'm going to let you look at the illustration of the card, then I'm going to tell you the meaning of it. Here it is, Cancer. That's number 44. To be redeemed after a painful relationship. Didn't we talk about that? Time to clean it up. Clean up the past. Look forward to the future. Clean it up. To be redeemed after a painful relationship. So a lot of you Cancers is telling me you need to be redeemed. You need to clean it up. You need to get spiritually ready for your future, because it is going to be a brand new future for you. So you redeem yourself, you know, dip yourself in the spiritual waters and clean it up. And the Spirit Guides, along with the Most High God, is going to help you do this. The next one is this one. Card number 53. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. So watch your tongue, Cancer. Watch some things that you say because it could either hurt somebody or it can help somebody. The last one is number 62. Deception and pretense. Deception and pretense. So be careful of deception. Be careful of certain people around you, as we talked about in the beginning. Okay, where somebody look like they're snooping around and they want to, get in something that belongs to you. Okay, there is somebody knocking at my door. Just one moment. Just one moment, please. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just one moment. I'm doing a reading now. Okay, I can't do anything right now. I'm on camera. All right, so we can stop by over here. Maybe about an hour or so. Okay, I'll stop by your way.
Okay, mainly the money. I want to pull up to that. We're supposed to the name him. We could start.
And it's the guy with the black hair, right?
Both of them. The black hair is Carl. The blonde hair is Steve. Both of them.
Okay. Because he was the one in my house.
Yeah, they were both in mine, and they both did.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry you had to rush over here and stuff, but give me at least an hour to 2 hours.
Okay, then you come to me.
I'll
be there. And I know Sergeant Newsy will pull him to that.
Okay.
I got mine on DR.
Okay.
My hip.
Okay. So be careful there.
I had a hard time getting up there.
Oh, God. Stop doing that.
I know, but I was determined. We got to do something about that money, honey.
Yeah.
Today's the day to do it.
Okay. I'm with you on that.
You know, I'm 57, the first one is trailer.
Okay.
That's where you were.
I know where you at. I know where you at. Let me get that camera
know
here. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Not a problem.
Okay. Be careful now. And I'll get right back with you. All right. Thanks for coming. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, you guys. Didn't mean to put you on hold like that, but somebody was knocking at my door, and it was a lady, and she walks around with a cane. Had to, help her find out what was going on with her. I'm so, so sorry. That'll never happen again. But we're at the last card anyway. And let me shuffle them up real good. And what I'm reading here is the crazy, sexy love note cards. Okay. And that's gonna, end the reading after I do this. So let me shuffle these up really good for you, Cancers. Okay, one more good shuffle, and then we'll be ready to read what they have to say. I love these cards. Like I said, you can go online. Her name is, you can look her up on YouTube as Chris Carr, Kriscarr. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. I love these cards. Some of them make me cry. I start crying. Okay? Let me go ahead and pick it out. And it's this one I'm feeling. Feeling that one for you. Okay. I might need this. Share your gifts. That's what it's showing for you, Cancers. All you Cancers out there that's watching, share your gifts. Okay? Share your gifts. And it says, your creativity, let's see here, your creativity positively impacts the world. It's right with beauty and innovation. Everyone benefits from your talented inner muse. Nurture your vision. Nurture your vision. Um, it's hard for me to read sometimes because of my eyes. Nurture your vision. Your unique gifts are meant to be shared. So whatever it is that you have as far as your vision wise and your gifts, nurture them and share them with the world because they're meant to be. That's what your guide is trying to tell you with this card. And that's going to wrap everything up for your reading, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. I hope it resonated with some of you. You can always rewind, to recap, to see what's going on. If any of you ever need any type of help, or a personal reading which just pertains to you and you personally in your own situation, just look below in the description. It'll give you all the information how you can get in contact with me. If you are out of the country, we can Skype one another. I do have Skype. And it's Sandy.Brown125. So if we're Skype to Skype, we're able to talk for free. You all know that. We also can use the video to where you can even actually see me do your reading, and you can see the cards that I'm going to be using throughout your reading. And you'll have my regular number there for you all who are in the U.S., okay? And you can email me. My email address will be there. And you'll also see my website down below. I'll have that listed to where you can go to my website if you want to know, how, all this began, and a little bit about me and a little about what I do. And you can also, go to services and pick service that you want for you. I also do YouTube video readings if you like a YouTube reading. I can do that for you and send it privately to you if you want it to be public. I mean, who the heck knows who you are? Nobody. But it's totally up to you. You would have to mention that to me once you tell me what service you want. If you want that type of service, let me know if you want it private or you just don't care if it's public or whatever, okay? So that's all I have for you guys. And, I want to say thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. I thank you for watching and sharing my channel. And I hope to hear from some of you out there so we can, see what's going on in your life and see what the Most High God has for you. And, like I said, it all begins with you. Everything begins with yourself first. Always put yourself first and everything else will fall into place. Okay? Love is all there is and love is all there ever be. That's my motto. You guys know that. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll be seeing you guys in February 2016 for your monthly forecast reading, spiritual reading, okay? From Simply Love, your girl here. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you. And if there's anything, you have to be subscribed now. I may come up with something in between time, and if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification of that. So go ahead and subscribe so if you enjoy my videos and stay up to date about what's going on. I have some different little surprises here. It depends on what the Spirit God is bringing me to do. Okay? Thank you so much again. I love each and every one of you. And happy, happy, happy New Year. Bring it in right this time. Let's bring it in good. Okay? Let's bring all things in good under the name of the Most High God, your Creator. Okay? Let Him in your heart and let Him do magic for you in your life. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.